Rahubat, Ashuk Ashay. How is everyone out there? This is Brother Sadef. We back with yet another live video. If you tuned in to the last live feed, my connection got cut. I waited for it to reconnect. It didn't reconnect, so I had to charge my phone, other things of that nature. Now we back at it again. We're gonna try this one more time. This is the Garden of Eden. Now, the Bible is not the beginning of human beings. It's not the beginning of existence. It's not the beginning of the universe, right? The Bible starts off at a specific place in a specific time frame. It's a replenishing of the earth. The earth has been destroyed and replenished a few times. One, for instance, is the flood of Noah, which is called the Great Deluge. That is what happened as well. That was one time that the earth was being replenished yet again, right? So now I'm about to get into it. I'm going to tell you about the replenishing of the earth, and then also we're going to discuss what happened actually in the Garden of Eden. Because Adam and Eve, for one, they weren't the first people, okay? They had parents as well, all right? So we're going to get into it. This is what it's going to be. All right, let's do it. I'm going to do it in a question and answer format. Question 1. What is meant by replenishing? Answer. In Genesis chapter 1, you find the blueprint of the refilling of a part of the planet Earth called the Gan, the enclosed garden, as opposed to the rest, outer field, or the rest of the outer world. That is the replenishing. Question. Where did the story of Genesis come from? The story of what is called Genesis in the book called the Torah, the Bible, and also the Quran were copied from tablets of the ancients. These tablets, one set in particular is called the Enuma Elish, originally inscribed in cuneiform as a record of when certain beings came down to the planet Earth from their world. Many different names are used, as the Enuma Elish was translated from the original cuneiform into Aramaic, Hebrew, then Ashuric. All right? So now, we're about to get into the actual story of the Garden of Eden. All right? So bear with me. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, man, in the last one, man, we got into it. I was getting real deep, but my live feed got cut off, so I had to start again. So this is hopefully going to be the official video right here. All right, here we go. All right, the Holy Tablets, chapter 5, El Gana, the enclosed garden. I, Zakar. When you hear the name Zakar, that's the ancient name for Adam. He also goes by Cadmon. All right, so Zakar, Adam, and Cadmon, they're the same people. All right, so it says, I, Zakar, Adam, successor of Atum and Lilith, and my confidant Nicabar. Nicabar would be Eve. All right, Nicabar is one of her ancient names. That would be Eve, correct? All right. As newly created beings, obey Elion, Elion El, most glorified and exalted. Right? That is another name for the Most High. Elion, Elion El, that's an ancient name from the cuneiform tablets. Hey, what's going on, my guy? I Heart DJ, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to the people that's listening in, man. This is very important information for us. Pay attention. Not much, man. Just getting out this information that needs to be heard. Right now, I'm discussing the true beginnings of existence. Pretty much, the Bible doesn't start at the beginning of the earth, the beginning of human beings, and the beginning of things of that nature, right? So Genesis is just one of the replenishings of the earth. That's where the Bible starts from, right? Are you listening again, man? I appreciate it, man. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into the actual story of what happened in the Garden of Eden, right? It's not what you people think it is. You know what I'm saying? And this information is coming from the ancient stones that the Bible and all that stuff got confused with. You know what I'm saying? And changed and everything like that. All right, bet. So let's continue. I'm gonna start from the top again. I, Zakar, Adam, successor of Atum and Lilith, and my confident Nicobar, as newly created beings, obey Elion Elion El, most glorified and exalted. What I'm reading is from the Holy Tablets, chapter 5. El Gana, the enclosed garden. And live symbolically 500 years in the enclosed garden without approaching the forbidden tree. So just that alone, they lived for 500 years before the tree was even in the picture, right? That's a long time to be in the garden, all right? But Nakash, Halal, that would be the ancient name for the devil, the serpent, Iblis, the whisperer. Yeah, it's crazy, right? This is what I'm reading right here, man. You feel me? Let's keep going. Also known as Dawn, curse be upon him. Wandering constantly on the outskirts of Gan, the enclosed garden of delight, resolving to lead us supreme beings, a new race, into the hands of Nana, who is sin, because he was denied admission into the enclosed garden. He was constantly seeking a covert way to enter Gan. However, but the east gates were shut to Nakash, the whisperer, and his residence was 20 miles outside of the enclosed garden of delight. It was guarded by the agreeable Elohim, Radwan, Azrael, and Rafikiel. Peace be upon you and mercy of El Elo. Now, it wasn't just Adam and Eve in this enclosed garden. There were other creatures and there were other people. Adam and Eve were bred specifically. Okay, I'm gonna get into it, man. Let me get into it. All right, Adam and Eve had parents. If I have time, I can show you their mom and dad. Even the Most High in the Bible has parents. Okay, just listen. I know this may sound strange or very different, but pay attention. Nothing can come from nothing. Everything has to start from some type of existence. I have information on all this, like the creation of the universe itself, from the first 9 conscious gases. That's why some people are 9 ether. Then you have 6 ether. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna keep going. This channel, we're gonna bring out all this information. All right, so bear with me. Bear with me. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right. All right, so now the creatures in the enclosed garden of delight. There were 2 other creatures also placed in Gan. One was the peacock Thunik, also known as Ashun, who really symbolizes a beautiful young lady. She, Thunak, known as Ashun, was an agreeable Elohim. She was of one of the schools of Zadok. Hey, baby. Hey. Got my beautiful daughter here with me. You feel me? This is 9 ether hair right here. See? It's 9 ether, thick and woolly, nappy. All right. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the kids, man, they very special. Pay attention to your kids. All right, where we at? Who really symbolizes a beautiful lady. She, Thunik, known as Ashun, was an agreeable Elohim. She was of one of the schools of Zadok. His name in modern times would be Melchizedek. Right? Now, So she, through the known as the Shem, was an agreeable Elohim. When the Bible speaks of let us, that us is Elohim. There's multiple gods in the Bible. There's multiple Jesuses in the Bible. All this stuff, all this stuff is decoded in there, man. This is a matrix. This is a simulation that we're in. There's 3 Jesuses in the Bible. Also, the Bible, the one that was crucified was actually not Yeshua. The real Messiah, Yeshua, lived to be 120 years old, and also he was married and he had children. Oh yeah. She definitely is. She's very intelligent. You going out? You staying in? You wanna go out? Oh, there you go. All right. So you have a new Elion El. Excuse me. I'm listening. I'm looking at the comments and he talking. Yeah. She's very smart. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah. You have a new Elion El. Here's the most high. Then you have the most mid. Then you have the most low. You understand me? Follow me. Pay attention. It's crazy, but then you have his sons, Enlil and Enki. They're in there too, right? Then you have Mother Nettie, his daughter. There were actual other beings. These are the us, right? But we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna do a whole lesson on that. All right, I got y'all. We talking about the enclosed garden and how the Bible is just a beginning from a replenishing of the earth. But this is what happened in the story. Now, all right, where we at? So we was talking about Melchizedek. She was from one of his schools. Shem was responsible for the grain and sustenance of the enclosed garden. So she took care of the grain and the sustenance, the food, the grains. All right? So people had specific positions and duties in the garden as well. Adam and Eve, they were supposed to be the heads. They were more like demigods. They were bred to have control over the other beings that were there. All right? Because there's more to the story. We're talking about Adam and Eve in the enclosed garden. There's so much that happened before that. All right? There were beings from outer space that came down. That's the Anunnaki. Those Anunnaki stands for those anew sent down to Ki, planet Earth. Right? And they came down, they came from this planet called Planet Risk. All right? In the 19th galaxy, the 8th planet. And also, long story short, their planet was attacked by reptilian draconians. Right? And they bombed us. They used a plutonium bomb. They got the plutonium from Pluto. And these are our people. You feel me? We have that in our DNA. All that stuff that they call junk DNA, that's the extraterrestrial DNA that we all have. You know what I'm saying? And the Anunnakis are our people. And also other beings, you got the Pleiadians, you got the Draconians, you got the Denakos, you got the Teros, you got the Deros, you got the Venerians. Like some of your Venerians are Elon Musk, Nikolai Tesla. They are Venerians. That's why they're super intelligent and they can deal with things from the universe. That's their species. You feel me? All right. Let's keep going though, cause I don't want my phone to die, man. Let's see what we got. All right. Cool. Was responsible for the grain and sustenance in the enclosed garden. The other one was Tian, the dragon, a symbol of Tiamat, the serpent. Tiamat is an ancient name for the planet Earth. Tiamat is an ancient name for planet Earth. All right. Then you got another name called Tiamat, the serpent. So the beautiful woman, Thuyak, known as the Shun, who was the finest of all the birds of the enclosed garden, which came out of Gan one blessed day out of inquisitiveness. So she like, I'm gonna go out the garden, see what's going on. Her beauty could be likened to emeralds and pearls. Because her voice was so enchanting, she was appointed to sing the praise of Elyon Elyon El, the Most High, glorified and exalted. She sung so good that her voice was chosen to be appointed to sing praise to the Most High, man. That was her duty as well, which was the job of Nakash, the whisperer. Remember, he was a musician. So she took his job. This was Nakash's job, the whisperer, the one that's deceiving Eve, and he's about to deceive Thuyak, as known as Ishun right now. So, which was his job, which was the job of Nakash before he fell. First, Nakash went to the white bird Israel, who said, "You will not enter me." So he tried to go to another angel. Didn't work. So, one day while observing the beautiful woman Thuyak, who is also known as Ishun, who Nakash hated, Nakash said to himself, "Doubtlessly, this beautiful bird must be vain. Perhaps I may be able to persuade her to usher me secretly into Gan." So he's going to use her to get in. Watch how he do it though. Nakash said to, okay, so boom. Determinedly, he was determined. He waited until the beautiful woman had gone so far from the east gates that she no longer could be overheard by the other Elohim that were walking around. The other Elohim who protected Gan. And when she was within reach, he whispered to the beautiful woman. This is how he got the name Nakash, the whisperer. "You are the most beautiful and wonderful of all birds of the enclosed garden." "I am," she answered. "But who are you?" Who seemed frightened as if someone did pursue him. So he was nervous, he was scared to talk to her because he know what he's not supposed to be there. So this is what he said. "I am one of these Elohim seraphim who was appointed to sing the praise of Elyon Elyon, El, most glorified and exalted, but has glided away just for an instant to visit the enclosed garden which the Elohim prepared for the faithful. Will you conceal me," which means hide, "will you conceal me under your beautiful wing so I may re-enter Gan," requested Nakash. So this is Thuyak right here. This is the being, this is the lady right here. All right. Yeah. I'm with you, exactly. So he told this woman, "Hide me." All right. Dude. She said, "Why should I commit an act which will bring the displeasure of the Elohim," that's the us, the other gods, "most glorified and exalted upon me?" asked the beautiful woman. "Fear not. Take me with you, charming bird, and I will teach you three mysterious words, which shall preserve you from sickness, age, and death," replied Nakash, the whisperer. "Must then the inhabitants of the enclosed garden die?" she asked. "With all the exception of those who knew the three words which I possess," replied Nakash. "So are you speaking the truth?" asked the beautiful woman. "Indeed I am," replied Nakash. The beautiful woman could not conceive of any creature sworn falsely by the Creator, thus she had faith in him. Boom. Game over. Now watch this. Now fearing the other angels, the Elohim, who guarded the east gate of the enclosed garden, might search for her, And Nakash swiftly said unto the beautiful woman, Radwan is a deceiver. Trust in me. Let me put my lips against you. He's asking for a kiss. I did a previous live talking about the genetic kiss and what that does when you exchange, kissing someone, you exchange DNA with them. And each person has 30 personalities for 4 generations back. So when you kiss somebody and exchange that bodily fluid through kissing, sex, blood, or anything of that nature, you take on all 30 personalities and their zodiacal signs and attributes as well. Right? So he wanted a kiss. So, let me put my lips against you. I will inhale as you exhale, and I will house your spirit. Fear nothing, said Nakash. I will utter holy names that shall render Radwan speechless. The beautiful woman trustfully placed her lips against Nakash for a kiss. As he blew his evil spirit into the beautiful woman's mouth, she wrestled with Nakash, and with his spirit, she was engulfed. When they passed Radwan, he was able to utter a sound, so the other Elohim that was there that was protecting the east gate, he couldn't even speak anymore. With the success of this promise, the beautiful woman opened her mouth, expecting Nakash to resume his natural state. But Nakash urged to remain where he was, and to speak to me, Adam, Zakar, from the beautiful woman's mouth. Nakash now disguised himself as the beautiful woman. See? So now he's walking inside of that woman. He basically possessed her by kissing her. He transferred demons, parasites, everything. And parasites are little small extraterrestrial beings. Some of them are demons. Alright? Boom, let's keep going because I don't want my phone to die, yeah? Hold on, my daughter trying to come. Hey. What? Hold on.
I love it.
Where you get that bomb?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, thank you. What you want? Hold on. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. You gotta take care. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Alright. Gotta make something to drink right quick. Yeah. That yum. Yeah, hold on. Hey, gotta get back to this meat, this lesson. There you go. All right. Let's get back into it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on with you? You missed a lot of information. For those that's just tuning in, a brief synopsis would be the Bible is not the beginning of human beings. It's just one of the many replenishings of the earth, just as the great deluge, which is Noah's flood. There was also another replenishing as well. Right now we're discussing what truly happened in the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Gan, the enclosed garden. So yeah, don't be sorry. You can always, after this feed is done, go back and rewatch it. Also, we have other live feeds discussing other various topics dealing with this as well. Right now, I'm reading from the Holy Tablets, chapter 5. Adam and Eve are not the first on earth. There were many, many other beings and entities walking the earth to and fro. Different gods, different creatures, even unicorns. As I continue to read, when Adam gets kicked out, he actually tries to ride a unicorn. This stuff is real. We lost our abilities. They say we have 5 senses. But all these senses are only dealing with touch. In order to hear, sound waves have to go in and touch those little hairs and stuff. Touching, tasting, everything deals with touch. So we lost the two higher senses. Um, Telepathy, psychrometry, clairvoyance, intuition. Some people do have some of these abilities as well, but they were so in tune, we could literally talk to the gods. We could see everything around us. It's a lot deeper, but you know what I'm saying? All right, but we're going to keep going. Where we at? So now we're getting ready to talk about one of the other creatures, Tien, the dragon. Yeah, we lost it. But what's happening with the earth and everything, dealing with the Most High, people are gaining those powers back. People are waking up. People are seeing the deceptions. People are knowing what's going on. So, in due time, just stay on your path. Just believe in the Most High. Believe in yourself. Believe in the true Messiah. You feel me? And everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna, you know what I mean? All right, let's keep going. I don't want my phone to down, you guys. Now this is the dragon. In the enclosed garden also lived the dragon called Tien. It was the one who confirmed the lie of Nakash, so it received the curse of losing its legs in the enclosed garden. That's where you get the serpent. That's where you get the snake. All right. So that's where you get that imagery from. Tien was a pet that was given to Nicobal from her friend Anat. So the dragon was a pet for Eve from her friend Anat, who is the daughter of Adun and Manu, the rulers of Kodesh, before she entered the enclosed garden. Tien was the queen of the beast. Her head was like rubies and her eyes like emeralds. Oh, hold on. My bad. That's Tien the dragon right there. All right. Boom. Let's keep going. So now you got Nakash, Thuyak, then you have Eve, you have Adam there. You see what I'm saying? Then you have this pet, the dragon. Now we're going to talk about Annette, the playmate. He deceives her too. All right? This is a big elaborate plot that he's been planning for eons. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, I'm on a tablet and then holding the phone at the same time, so it's kind of difficult. And the light is on, so the glare is on the tablet and everything, but we're going to get through it, though. All praise to the Most High, man. We're going to get through this. All right, let's keep going. Now he's describing the dragon. So her eyes, hold up. Okay, here we go. Her eyes like emeralds. Her skin shone like the mirrors of various hues. And as for Anat, her hair was short and woolly like that of noble virgins, and her form resembled the stable camel. Her breath was sweet like musk and sandalwood, and her words were songs of praise. She fed on saffron, and her resting place was on the borders of the beautiful rivers in the enclosed garden called Kadar. I love the Holy Tablets, man. If you don't have a copy of it, you can look up, it's online. Type in the Holy Tablets. You should get a couple different links that you can look on. Also, you can get the physical copy. But the physical copy on eBay and Amazon is like $500 to $600. And you see why. They figure that most people won't pay that price to get this information, right? So now, she was created symbolically 1,000 years before Adam. 1,000 years before Adam. This is more proof that people were here before Adam. And things were here before Adam and Eve. They were not the first people. All right? Where we at? Before Adam was destined to be the playmate of Nichabal. Nakash, shrewdly knowing that the dragon was created 1,000 years before Adam and was destined to be my mate, Eve's playmate, he, Nakash, said to himself, this creature must be more devious than I in order to remain in eternal youth and vigor. She would undoubtedly dare the displeasure of the Elohim at the price of my 3 viable words. And he was right in his conjectures. For no sooner had he informed the dragon of this adventure that she exclaimed, can it be so? Shall I be visited by death? Shall my breath expire? My tongue be paralyzed and my limbs become impotent? Shall my eyes and ears be closed at shadow hour? Shadow hour is nighttime. And this note and my form of mind shall perish to dust? Never, never. Teach me the 3 mysteries. I will hasten unto the Elohim Seraphim. You got the cherubim, then you got the seraphim. 2 different people. All right? You got the Yahs, agreeable in the ways, disagreeable. That's how you get the name Yahweh. When you say Yahweh, you're speaking of multiple beings. All right? And I have proof of all this, but right now I'm just on this one particular chapter. So it's going to be hard for me to, you know what I'm saying? So if anything that I'm reading, if you want me to elaborate on that specific topic, just put in the comments. I'll go back, look at everything, and do a whole live just on that. All right? Where we at? Okay. And I still will disguise you throughout the enclosed garden. Like they say, nobody wants to die. Everybody's scared of death, which we shouldn't have a fear of death. We're going to do a video on that too. All right, so let's get back into the story though. The dragon then opened her mouth. Nakash the whisperer flew into it and seated himself in the hollow part of her teeth, poisoning them to all eternity. Venom. Even though the dragon disagreed and felt deceived, she consented from fear of the Anunnaki, but more so for her desire to attain the 3 mysterious words. And Gan, disguised as the dragon Nakash, now succeeded in accomplishing another disagreeable act. Lurking in Gan for the opportune moment, he seduced my mate, Eve. Now we're about to get into that. Nakash deceives Nichabal, which is Eve. Alright. And here is Anat, the playmate. Alright. Her hair is short and woolly. Appearing to Eve as her playmate, Eve began to sigh. Why are you so cast down? Why has your continuance dropped so low? Hold on, I gotta get to the next page. And also, what I was about to say, some stuff I can't say, so I gotta skip around. We're gonna come up with some method of another platform as well too, to do other things on a deeper, more personal level. You feel me? But for now, let's see. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start from here. It's talking about the fruits that's in the garden now, right? Yet the best of fruits from Gan and the unity and the only one which can portray you perfect of wisdom and life and death is denied you. This is Nakash talking to Eve. All the rest of them would afford you no pleasure. Know you the reason why this fruit has been denied us? Asked Eve. I do, answered Nakash. And it's precisely this knowledge which fills my heart with care. All the fruits which are given to you bring with them weakness, death, old age, weakness, disease, old age, and death. This is the cessation of life. The forbidden fruit alone bestows eternal youth and vigor. You have never spoken of these things until now, beloved dragon. Where derived you this knowledge? Asked Eve. An Anunnaki of the green light, whom I met under the forbidden tree, informed me of it, said Nakash. I too want this knowledge. I will speak with this Anunnaki. On that instant, Eve left her tent and hurried toward the forbidden tree called Sizen. The forbidden tree is called Sizen. Sizen. Now we're going to describe the tree. Each fruit cluster contained 15,000 grains. Nakash, who knew of Eve's curiosity, sprang out of the dragon's mouth and stood under the tree in the shape of an Anunnaki, Samael by name, with a human face. Who are you, singular being, whose likes I have never seen? Eve inquired. I was a man, but have become an Anunnaki Elohim of the light, father of the illuminated ones. Pay attention. He replied, by what means? She asked profoundly, and he began to speak in a whisper. By eating of this blessed fruit of which I am then envious, the Anunnaki most glorified and exalted had forbidden me to taste. And for 6,000 years I submitted to his command. 6,000 years. Until I felt the pain of death. He transformed into an old, wrinkled, and frail man. My eyes have lost their luster and grew dim. My ears can no longer hear the sounds of nature. My teeth decayed, so he's shapeshifting. Shapeshifting is real. Okay? You have shapeshifters. Excuse me. You have shapeshifters all around us. All right? Oh no, I'm gonna lose my place. Hold up. My teeth decayed, and I could neither eat without pain, nor speak without discretion. My hands trembled, my feet shook, and my head hung down upon my breast. I lost a sense of touch and a sense of love. My back was bent, and at last my whole appearance became a frightful sight, so that all the inhabitants of the enclosed garden flew from me. This is called the age of death.
Sloppy.
Yep.
I said sloppy.
Oh, everything good?
Yeah. I just gotta wait. You gotta wait till Frank out there, and then by the time they get here, we talk to walk up there with monster. So I was really.
Gotcha. Sound good.
Y'all loving the meat that y'all receiving?
That's my brother right there, Buck. Brothers to Death. For those who don't know, you can check out our music.
Yeah, and also check out the merch. Yeah, this your boy Buckshot. I understand the dreads kind of crazy. No, change that. They're not dreads. They're not locks. These are antennas. These are my antennas. You feel me? I know they need to get touched up, taken care of. These are my antennas. They keep me connected. The universe was the most high knew. I ain't even running well. So I'm gonna let my brother get back to this meat that y'all receiving. I love y'all.
Yes, sir. That's my brother, you feel me? Alright. Now, where we at? This is called the age of death. I then longed for death and expected to meet it. Nakash asked, do you want your mate Adam to be young and handsome forever? Or do you want him to die of old age? This is the plot. This is the trick. Pay attention. Close attention, family. But by the taking of this fruit, I became as strong and beautiful as at first, and through many thousands of years have since elapsed. I am not sensitive to the slightest change, neither in my appearance or my energies, and I have the gift of the wisdom of He who created you. And this tree is a very delightful tasting tree. Here, taste it. Is this the truth? Asked Eve. Is it not pleasant to your eyes? It can restore all beauty, but at the pause of each breath, as Eve would look away and thought, his real form would appear as a Halabine flugerod. Now, the flugerods are cave-dwelling beings. There are 6 ether beings that hair grow in the way of a 6. 9 ether is your hair grows in the shape of a 9, thick and woolly hair, right? So these beings are called flugerods. That's the true form of the whisperer. But he went into these other people throughout the enclosed garden that we just read and changed his form. So when Eve was looking away thinking like, should I eat this fruit? Boom, he would shapeshift into his original state, right? With the body of a snake wrapped around the tree, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. The body of a snake wrapped around a tree. Is it good for your food? The best of the spices of the herbs. It would keep your body healthy. It is not mysterious to all of us. It would give you wisdom, and it would keep your body healthy. You know not of your will. You shall become filled with joy as in your youth by El Elo, most glorified and exalted, who created me. Right? There's a picture right here. Hold on. You see that? Adam was 8 ether, Eve was 9 ether. All right. Now, this is what happened. Eve and Kadmon in the Garden of Delight with Nakash in his real form, a Flugerod. It was then that It was then that Eve trusted him. But he took of the intoxicating fruit. It's intoxicating. She got drunken, right? I'm gonna tell you what that fruit was. You got the pomegranate and the poppy seed. I'm gonna show you that too. Oh boy. Yes, sir. This is what I do. We're gonna break it down all the way down to the science. So, and immediately began to feel the pain of pleasure running through her body. The pain of pleasure. Pay attention to what's being said. The pain of pleasure in her body. She, in the state of intoxication, deceived herself into thinking she was wiser, younger, more beautiful, and could never die. Pay attention. Finding it more pleasant than all that she had ever tasted, Eve took one piece and presented it to me, Adam. Kadmon. Kadmon is the ancient name of Adam. Resisted and proceeded to argue with Eve. He was just like, nah, hold on, I'm not eating this. What is this? You feel me? They argued for an entire hour of years of earth time. In the enclosed, Adam observed the joy of Eve's face, the humor she felt, and the beauty she felt she portrayed. Finally, I yielded to her opportunity and ate the second grain which Eve had concealed constantly within her hand. And at the touch of the forbidden fruit against my lips, the intake of the intoxicants from the poppy seed, my crown rose towards the skies. All of my fingers and the countenance of my robes dropped from kingship to man, from ruler to slave, from guardian to guarded, from leader to follower, from wise to fool, from giver to taker, and from supreme being to human being. Nakedness appeared to our eyes, and obvious were our naked states. The throne, which had been erected for us in the tent, thus chased us away, and cried rebellious, depart, upon which I attempted to ride a unicorn which denied me. Right? Boom. So that is a little bit of what happened. I can't keep going because my phone is probably going to die shortly, but I will read some other stuff here. Let me see. I might have time. Let's see. All right. So Adam tried to leave. Couldn't get on the unicorn, right? So we're going to read this. The covenant of the Anunnaki, most glorified and exalted. All the creatures of the enclosed garden then turned from us and besought the Anunnaki to remove the human pair from the special spot in Gan. They had a special area. All right. Yeah, man. We're gonna be doing these lives a lot more often. If not every day, at least a couple times throughout the week. Like I said, also, you know, if you want to get enlightened or get information, if we're not live, we have music. You can check out our music. We have music videos. We talk positively. We don't cuss. We don't downgrade anybody. It's all positivity. It's all knowledge, all information, all enlightenment, all feel-good music. So go check out our catalog, man. We got videos. We got audio. We got other vlogs. We got food reviews. We do day in the life vlogs as well. We do all that. This channel, you'll get a little bit of everything. We appreciate you guys if you subscribe, like, comment. If you want to support us, we have merch on our channel as well. Anything from shirts, pants, joggers, book bags, stuffed animals, mugs, coffee mugs, computer mouse pads, a little bit of everything. Also, we have memberships that you can get extra perks with as well too. You pay monthly for those. Each one has more perks than the last. Each perks, you get more personal with us, more FaceTime with us, discounts on merchandise and stuff as well. So please check us out. We appreciate everything, man. We're doing this for y'all. We're doing this for us. We can grow together. We can learn together. Y'all can teach us stuff. Bring out y'all information. Bring out y'all's perception, of how you see this. You know what I'm saying? Me, I just try to go back to the origin of all things. I want to go to the beginning, to the source, to the true truth of all existence, of everything. That's what I do. And I was blessed with the gift to teach and to have the gift of discernment. So that's what I'm doing now, guys. So I really appreciate you guys sticking in with me, staying on the feed, watching it. I love y'all, man. Appreciate it. I really do. And as time goes on, we might can meet you guys in person. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. Hey, Shalom, Rabat, Ashuk say. That's my lovely wife right there. I love that woman right there, man. Show some love. Barak Creative Arts. She's also our photographer as well. And if you feel what we're saying and you under that green light of the Most High, drop the green hearts in the chat. The green puzzle pieces, anything green. Green light is a high frequency. It's the frequency of the heart. It deals with the chakra as well. Positivity, that green light. The green light, the order of Melchizedek, the ancient order of Melchizedek, right? Al-Qadir, the green one, as he's called in the Quran, right? And this book that I'm reading is also, I forgot to give out the title of the book, but what I was reading in the book was the Enclosed Garden, chapter 5 of the Holy Tablets. But the name of this book is Women Who Changed the Course of History. Y'all might not believe this, but we can prove it without a doubt and nothing but pure facts that the woman was here first. All right? The woman was here first. And we're going to do a whole sit down about that as well too. The Most High of the Bible that we praise, his name is not God. That's just the title. You feel me? So it's a lot of things we're gonna teach you guys. A lot of things we're gonna bring out, right? He's the ninth Most High. He's the one that has control of this galaxy, of this universe, this side. He's control of the Milky Way. In fact, he created this Milky Way. He's the Most High. You got Enki, his sons, then you got his daughters and stuff. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, them green hearts, you feel me? Yes, sir. I really don't like the fact that I got this on, but see, I got my psychic defense up. I'm bigger than this material. You feel me? All right? And me, I'm a Riskian. You feel me? I come from planet Risk in Ilium, Orion's belt. My ancestors come from there. You feel me? We're gonna talk about all that too. All right, let me see how much battery I got. Oh no, I got 9%. I gotta get out of here, family. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm gonna read this and then I'm out. This is what he did. This is the act that got us cursed right here. I gotta give y'all this. All right. The Anunnaki most glorified addressed me in the voice of thunder. Were you not commanded to abstain from the fruit and forewarned of the cunningness of Nakash, your foe? Kaamen attempted to flee because I heard the Anunnaki walking and talking in midday while I and Eve did indulge in a sexual act taught to us by Halal, which is Nakash. And we did enjoy ourselves very much, for we can see pleasure to be a gift. But we felt this new feeling we later found out was shame when the Anunnaki found our hiding place. But I was hid by the branches of the tree called Tau. Eve, my mate, would have followed, but she was too entangled by her own hair as well as the branches. So they had sex, right? They had intercourse. I'm going to do another lesson on it and I'm going to come back. All right? So that was the transgression. Here it is right here. From the wrath of the Anunnaki, most glorified and exalted, there is no escape. Submit to their divine decree. Leave this enclosed garden. The enclosed garden continued to toil of wrath. Yeah, both of you, and the creature which have seduced you to transgress. Boom. And there you have it, family. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. We're going to be back soon with another powerful, right information, right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding. All right? I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Brothers to death, go check out the music. Like, subscribe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the Most High. And don't forget El Kalum the All. Y'all.